Hey guys, it's Fana, and thank you so much for watching. Today we have another contest prize for the first place winner of my Draw My OC contest for Fergio Games. This is her baby Sebi, or Sebastian, and there will be another illustration of him coming up someday, eventually, hopefully soon. She won a full body, background, this and that, and I have a very rough sketch for it so far, and I'll get to that hopefully soon. I kind of gave myself a deadline to try and have all the contest prizes done by the end of the month. We'll see if that actually happens, but it's something to strive for. This chibi is, well, a chibi for just chibi purposes, but I also have made stickers and a keychain of it for Fergio, which I will mail to her, and it's sitting on my desk right now, and they look really cute, and I'm really excited to send them to her because I know I love stickers, and I will make myself keychains to put on things. So yeah, I hope she does enjoy it. But I wanted to think of different topics to talk about while I make these kind of speed paints, because I feel like all I do is ramble about the artwork itself. So since this is a chibi, I thought I might talk a little bit how my chibi style has developed. As you can see here, my chibi style is actually kind of realistic. I would say the proportions are pretty normal to a normal human drawing style. Of course, the head is bigger, but my chibis haven't always been like this. They used to have absolutely massive heads and little twig bodies, and I don't even want to look at that kind of stuff. But as time went on, my chibis definitely got a little bit, well, not a little bit, a lot curvier and chubbier. So we went from the giant head, it was a balloon. It basically was a balloon, and the body was the string. That's how the proportions were. And then it went from these fat, chubby little things where it was all curves and round, and they were a lot of fun to do, but I still wasn't quite happy with how it looked. And I went through a lot of trial and error of what is my chibi style. I went through, well, I had always an art crisis with my normal style of, do I have an art style? I need to find my art style. And then I had my own, mini little crisis with the chibi. For some reason, I didn't process that the chibi was still part of my art style. It was like the chibi was its own little thing. But I'm happy to say that I finally think I found the style that I feel comfortable with. They are still pretty curvy, but they look more realistic, if you will. They actually have fingers, and they have actual feet with toes and such, not just kind of nubs like a Powerpuff Girl, if you will. And I've had a couple people tell me that my chibis are some of the favorite things that I do, which is nice, but I don't know, it makes me feel kind of odd sometimes, because I'm like, well, what about my normal style? Isn't that good enough? Isn't that good? But then I have to step back and think about things, and am I happy with my chibi style? Yes I am. And that's what, and am I proud of the stuff I create? Yeah, I like this chibi here. I love how this chibi turned out. And isn't that good enough? And yeah, it is. Someone said they enjoyed my artwork. It shouldn't matter that it's not my realistic spent hours upon this piece kind of style. It's okay that someone loved my little chibi style that only took me an hour or so to do. If it brought someone else joy, it brings me joy too, and it's just a nice bonus. I realize now that I'm not really talking about my chibi style itself. I'm more talking about, I am still talking about my chibi style. But, yeah, all I can say really is it's gotten more realistic looking, more proportioned, but still curvy because I like curves. My cousin actually one time was watching me sketch, I think it was a couple of years ago, and she said, "You always draw dem hips." Not them hips, dem hips, because that's an important pronunciation. And I was like, oh, I never noticed. And then when I started looking at it, I was like, you know what? I do always draw curves. And I really think that that part of my art style was inspired by my own body. Since I am a curvy, heavier girl, I was a lot of time looking at my own body as a reference photo. And it incorporated itself into my style. So I have, like, usually pretty thick thighs, wide hips, and big calves. I do notice that I do pretty big calves when I draw, but that's another thing. And instead of being, oh no, oh my gosh, I shouldn't draw things this curvy, and no, that's not good, I was like, no, I'm going to embrace this. I like that aspect of me, and so I like incorporating that into my art style. And I actually think that's one of the reasons why my OC Griffin, I make it very apparent and I'm very persistent that he, as a male, has a curvier figure. He has thick thighs, and he has a butt, and he has hips, which you don't see a lot represented in male characters. And I've taken that aspect of my art style and embraced it. So, yeah, if you ever draw a Griffin, make sure to make him have a butt and hips, because those are important. Have those drumsticks. And we definitely did move away from my chibi style, but that's okay. Fergio, I hope you like this little chibi. I can't wait to send you the stickers and the other traditional art. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. I hope you have a phenomenal day and keep being extraordinary. Bye!